Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh, here in the dirty old meth in the town of Peterborough. Oh, yeah. People. All right. For the fire fucking hot lava flow. Gonna have our last pinch of Skol Cerise. Is it the last pinch? Yeah, it's the last pinch. Holy moly. Dipper moment. Yes. A new week is upon us. I haven't been making many videos as of late. I mean, I still put something up every day, I think. But I haven't been doing a lot of songwriting or much because I've been remodeling and redoing bits of my studio. Every vlog I've done on this channel, other than a couple I've done sitting in my library, or the kitchen, I've done on, when I moved in here, 3 years ago, I didn't have anything to sit on other than a couple hardback chairs, right? So everybody likes something comfortable to sit on. And ironically enough, 2 days after I moved in here, people across the road put a futon out by the curb, right? A little dirty, but perfectly good. So I snaked it. And as is a tradition here in Peterborough, brought it in, and I lived on it for fucking 3 years. And I usually slept on it because it's easier on my back than my bed, even when it was in its worst. And when I mean its worst, like by the end of it, like the frame totally snapped and broke. It was a cheap, shitty fucking thing. And somebody threw it out to begin with, you know. So I had it all kind of held together, like with boxes of old cassettes and bags of old clothing, and it was a piece of garbage held together by garbage, basically. And anyhow, about a couple months ago, my friend Mary has a friend named Carrie who's a registered massage therapist, and she was moving her office, and she had a couch to get rid of. And yesterday was the day when her boyfriend had his truck and they could all bring it over. And so I have a new couch now. You can't really see it, but it's a fucking Ferrari, man. I've spent more than I've probably spent 3/4 of my life sleeping on couches. And so I know a good sleeping couch, you know, and this is a good one. So I'm very grateful. And what did I do with my old futon? Well, we couldn't go to the dump, so I put it out by the curb. And believe it or not, someone's taken it. The mattress is still there, and it's pouring rain, so it's just a big soggy mess right now. But the frame, the broken frame, somebody took it within 3 hours of me putting it out. So that's how Peterborough rolls, man. It's a garbage town thriving on garbage. So I love Peterborough. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, I was playing. I went to my Tickle Trunks the other day, that half-hour long video, and I was talking about this one, my F tenor, harmonica, and how it had a few it was my favorite playing solo harmonica. It had a few Jimmy Reeds on it. So I was inspired to get out my kit. Where have I put it now? Hold on. I have this amazing kit given to me by my good friend Steve McNabb, who's been very supportive of my musical career since day one. And yeah, he gave me this. His father bought this at an auction, and just it was like $2 or something. And so Steve said, "Hey, I know who could use that." And his dad said, "Yeah, fuck, give it away." And so he gave it to me. And it all has another thing. It has a bellows. I don't know if you know what a harmonica bellows looks like. It's for testing the harmonica in the shop, so you don't have to put your lips on it. It's just like it's like an accordion that makes no sound, you know. So that's pretty cool. But I'd have to dig it out of my library, and it's not really relevant anyway. But yeah, this kit, it has so many good things in it. This is all tools a harmonica fixer needs, really. You got a little. This thing's good for it's good for like bracing the reed plates when you're swapping reeds out. It's just basically a good little work table. That's what this is. This thing here is a little shiv that when you pop open your harmonica and you need to file a reed or whatever, and you want to isolate that reed and make it able to work on. So you have this to shiv under the reed and isolate it. This is a very useful tool. One of the most useful tools I've ever had in my life, believe it or not. This is my second harmonica fixing kit. I had another one made by the Lee Oscar Company, very similar. This one's a little better, actually. But yeah, I used to modify my harmonicas all the time. Make like minor key harmonicas and stuff. My friend Charlie Patch has a bunch that I made. But yeah, this is the other most useful tool. This is like a pick to, you got something gummy up in your reed, you pick it out, or this is good. Like fixing harmonica is a lot of poking and prodding, really. So this thing's good this is a good poker and prodder, And there's a bunch of up in here. There's a bunch of extra reeds if you want to swap out reeds, and these pinning tools are what you use to do that stuff with. This thing. This is meant for a particular brand of harmonica, the Herring brand. So the tools are relevant to its product, but they're usable. Most of these are usable for anything and any kind of harmonica. And this screwdriver, I use marine bands, and they don't have any screws; they just have pins. So this is a good little screwdriver for using. Sometimes you need a screwdriver, right? So yeah, this is a great kit. Steve McNabb gave me this. Oh yeah, and a file. This file here. This is incredible. This is what you use to tune your reeds with. You file them. You either, if your reed's too high, you file it at the bottom to make it lower. If it's too flat, you file it at the top to make it a little higher. So yeah, these are fucking very useful tools. More evidence to say don't underestimate the little things, because yeah, it's amazing stuff. So yeah, I popped open my low marine band and fixed it up. I filed the reeds and degummed it and cleaned it out, and now it works a dream. So I'm happy to have that back. Oh, it's so good, man. This is so nice and low. Like when you compare it to, the key of F harmonica is one of the higher keys. It's the second highest key of harmonica you can get. The highest being F sharp, but That's the high. That's in your normal F. And see what I mean? This is good for singing with. Good harp. I'm great. It's a great harp. I'm lucky to have found it at the time I did. A lot of the harmonicas I like. I've found harmonicas aren't as easy to find as they used to be. My last trip to the music shop, they had a very small amount of harmonicas and very limited key range. You couldn't even get the 6 keys you need a normal harmonica player needs to play in situations. I don't know how, you know what I mean. But yeah, glad I fixed that up. It's been an eventful week, really. I got a new shelving unit, got all my stringed instruments arranged on it now. Had a couple food bank trips. Met a real nice cat. Just got out of jail, and he was my standing in line buddy at the food bank my last trip. He had a dip with me. I always offer tobacco to people who I meet, and nobody ever takes it. But yeah, he had a dip with me. It was real cool. And yeah, it was food bank week, so I had to do a lot of that. Politeness goes a long way, man. I cannot stress, I always say it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice, man, because a little fucking please and thank you can really make the world of difference, not only to the situation at hand, but it can make someone's day a whole lot better, especially when they're, I hate that when I go to the food bank and all the people who work there are like 70, 80-year-old church ladies, right? And they volunteer, and people yelling at them because they don't have the fucking type of soup they want, or they don't have the particular type of fucking whatever. It's all bullshit. I hate that people fucking being rude at the food bank, man. And so whenever that, I've been in so many situations where I've had like some fucking asshole in front of me. And then it gets to be my turn, and I just say, hi, how's your day? Please and thank you. And they are obviously so grateful that someone's being just fucking decent to them, It's all it is, common fucking decency, So yeah, there's my little be polite for, Anyhow, this is my rambling fucking happy Monday morning vlog. I'm glad to have some things worked out here in my studio. Got my organ set up. Everything's cool. All right. Be well. Stay free. Check out Berg's Dip Reviews. Check out Suit and Tie Dip and Chew Guy. Check out, who else is fucking Jeff Gravel. Other people coming in mind. Punk Rock Platypus, Auto Burlap Circus, Jocelyn Buford, Katrina Sturton. Go check out their stuff. They got some good stuff up. And yeah, Suit and Tie Dip and Chew Guys killing it on the Dip Reviews. So go check out his channel. All right. Be well. Stay free. I'll see you soon.